No, I am not God, but yet God is God. So I walk through God. No, I've never met his son Jesus, but I know that he gives me the energy I need. And you know, we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. You know, don't you believe that? If you don't believe that, there is somebody in this world that does. And guess what? They're doing amazing things. Things you probably thought of, just never acted on, but yet they have. So there's your proof. You don't have to guess no more. You don't have to worry. You don't have to stress. You don't have to think, oh, this is not going to happen for me. In reality, it has happened for you many times, especially for people who came across the truth, who touched, kissed, loved, etc. The truth. You understand that it is real in Israel if it started from there. Now, they ask you, what is it that you want to do in life? What is your purpose? Why have one thing, right? Or why have multiple things? Why know that answer versus why trying to find out the answer? Because knowing, that's cool. We know a lot, right? Yeah, we know everything. But what are we doing with what we know? Guys, this is not for the money. We have enough money. This is for the love. And not just that, this is for the generations, the evolutions, the progressions, the inevitableness, the innovations, the stern, firm standing for something and not falling for anything. This is history in the making, repeating itself and getting better and better. Don't be afraid to be that star that shines so bright that stars have no choice but to surround that one big star. It just came out of nowhere. And they have no choice but to elevate that star and shine even like they're not about to give their shivering shininess to this one little star. It might not be, for the rest of our lives. It might be for the rest of their lives. But hey, it's gonna last forever. And it will never, never, never be a time where you are alive and you feel as though you've been left in the dark because you don't know how to do something. Now is the time where you would have everything you need to succeed. And if you think you do not have that, think again. Keep thinking, because you do have that. You have every single thing you need to succeed. You are every single thing you need to succeed. Your life is happening the way you want it, whether you know it or you don't know it. But if you know it, like you say you do, then guess what? Smile. Uh, don't tell no more. He's telling me not to tell y'all no more. Who's really calling the shots? But, what was that? Well, y'all heard from both sides, and y'all know exactly what happened. Like, for one, we all can perish the same way, right? Me claiming certain things and actually being certain things is the same thing as somebody else doing the same thing. Now, the difference with me, right, is because what? I am me. Just like you are you. That's the difference. That's the thing that can't nobody other than yourself change. You're powerful. And I fear you sometimes. Even though I shouldn't. I just only fear that of God. So I don't fear you. Just fear God, right? Or you know what? I don't fear God. We fear nothing. Fearless. Be what you want to be. Okay? But just remember, you get what you put out. So if you feel like you need to be somebody truly who has bad intentions, who's going to, misabuse or misuse or, just, and you don't have everybody knows we can tell now. It's 2017. There's a lot of things that we're able to really tell now, and things back in the past we would have acted on because of the situation. We see it, and now we're like, no, nah, this is different. I feel something. This is not something like this. You don't see this every day. Nah, this ain't. This is. I wasn't expecting this. No, we wasn't. But we walk with it every single day. Just playing. Yeah. I wonder who. I wonder who came up with the idea that when you sneeze, whether it be from dust or anything that comes about, and for somebody to unconsciously but consciously say, "Hey, God bless you," you know. I mean, it's now it's to the point really to where that's where that's the only time we hear something like that said. Even with advertisements, they don't like to be putting that out there, even though it's true that there is only one God for everybody. Though it might be, you know, uh, Doodoo over here or Poco over here or Gigi over here or Loto with all these different names, but it's still one. There's still a higher power that's in control and that everybody can benefit from once they choose to believe. I mean, and nothing's going to happen if it's a foundation. You have to have that unshaken faith. And yes, there will become a time where you're going to be shook. But believe. Ooh, it comes on your body and you like, ooh, ooh, oh. But then if you just calm down, remain calm and drop bombs, okay, in the middle, trust me, you're gonna be two dope boys and not just a Cadillac, but I mean anything you choose. And then guess what? You're a great influence to the people that's after you. And it's gonna keep getting better because we're jumping over Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Ray Allen, all these guys that did amazing accomplishments. 12 albums? Okay, I got you. I do 24 then, if possible. Make it 27. How about that? And the amount of time I take, ooh, really? I mean, anything's possible, right? And just think, what if somebody sat down, never took a day off, right? Never fell down. I never what? What do you say? Fell down? Never fell off. Just fell down and got back up quick, like rubber bound. Hold up. That's not where I go. That's not a comfortable feeling at all, and that's not where I belong. This doesn't. No, I'm awake. I'm alive. I don't need to be down. Let's get up. Let's get up. We up. We up. Anyways, guys, I am not God. Though God is God, so through God I walk, and through His Son, which is the most the most revealing truth there is possible to the world itself. Like, I think the moment where we all finally come to a grasp when we got everything, man. We're just two big galaxies, or three, however many galaxies there really is in here, bumping into each other. What's happening? You know, and it's cool. And it's cool because really, in turn, once we're able to incorporate all the things that we've been, given, guys, this the thing that's coming. It's already came. But just know it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better and better every day. We're blessed. And you get it. You were supposed to be. You're supposed to be with it. Have it. Never be depleted. Never run it dry. Always run it over. Just because, you know, it's just because it's 2 o'clock on a what Wednesday, Saturday. We don't know. Or do you know? So then now we know. If we don't know, or if we do know, you don't know. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Guys, circles were meant to always come back around. 360. But if it's flat, that means there's only one place to go. And nobody's trapped nowhere. Just go. Keep going. Eventually, you're what? You're just gonna be floating, right? Oh, no,